Hey there everybody, Popontop here. Welcome to some Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, and you may have seen from the title, we're going to talk about what I think was Advanced Warfare's biggest problem. Now don't get me twisted, I do like this game a lot, and there's going to be some gameplay here in the future. I'm going to play around, and I'm going to do some live commentary stuff, but I want to talk about this. I'm going to go into my armor here, my redeemable loot. Look, I have nothing. Literally no redeemable loot. We look at my classes here, just regular guns. The regular base versions of the guns. You know why? Because I think that the biggest problem with the Call of Duty Advanced Warfare is the variants. And kind of the situation where it takes the focus off to just the base game and the base guns and how things are going with that and so on and so forth. It's just like, oh, I have to get the, you know, HBR-A38 Sanity because it's just the best fucking gun in the game, or the Battle Obsidian Steed, or the ASM-1 Speakeasy, right? These guns that are just like considered, oh, they're better, and then it creates a situation of unfairness, especially because you can buy advanced supply drops. Currently, there are a few guns I don't have. I don't have an AK-47. I don't have an M16. I don't have an MP40. I think I got every other... No, I don't have the self-take cauterizer either. I got the blunderbuss. I grinded it out. And that was before the Black Ops 3 beta came out. And after Black Ops 3 beta came out, I was like, this is just so much better. Just to... See, look, it's like telling me right there, like, buy an advanced supply drop. You can get the self-take cauterizer. And I'm like, I don't want to buy your bullshit. Just give me your free fucking guns. Like... They try to claim that they're free, but they're not. Like, this one, the M1 Ions came for free. It was like, here's a free gun. You can have that, right? But these other guns are like, no, you got to buy advanced supply drops or earn them in supply drops. And I've got, you know, my fair share of supply drops. It still took me like a few weeks of playing nothing but Call of Duty Advanced Warfare to get the STG-44, the blunderbuss, and the SVO sniper rifle. SVD, I don't know. Whatever it's called. The point being is that's really frustrating. It's like, why would you do that? Like, I want to use the AK-47. I want to use the M16. I want to try out all these guns. I really want to use the MP40. I really like these old school type of guns, and I think they, you know, have a fitting place and it'd be fun to use or whatever. But the fact is, I just can't use them, and then it's just like the variant system in general is just very much focused on negativity. It's like, I need to get this new thing. I need to get this thing. That's the only reason I'm going to play this game is so I can get these new things. And that's kind of what I was doing. Is I was grinding the shit out of this game, playing it when I didn't want to play it. But I was like, I could play it because you get in the supply drop about like every hour of playtime. So I was like, all right, I'll get, you know, I'll just keep playing, get an advanced supply drop or, you know, regular supply drop or whatever. And I'll get a gun, and I never did, and eventually I finally did or whatever, but I haven't played recently ever since they added the AK-47, the M16, the MP40, whatever. I played this game a little bit last night, and that's when I deleted all my stuff. I was like, look, just get rid of the nonsense. And I'm still going to play fine, and I'm going to show that off here in a match, that, like, variants are not the end-all be-all. We might join mid-match, I apologize for that if you guys want to see a full commentary or whatever, but Call of Duty Advanced Warfare is dying, right? This is the end of its life cycle, so I wanted to bring this up, and this is a big problem. I hope Call of Duty never brings us back again. Variants back. We're going to play on Parliament, which is obviously a DLC map. Came in the 3rd map pack, I think. I don't know. But the point is, we're going to go do some work on some kids and hopefully do well. I can't guarantee anything. But I used to be one of those guys with the supply drops where I was like, oh yeah, I really want the variants. I want all this cool custom gear and stuff. And I'm like, it doesn't matter, man. I don't see my gear. I'm in the first person, right? I just see my gun. And I'm kind of like that with camos too. I'm like, I don't care about my big fancy camo. I just, as you can kind of see here, I'm going to be using the STG here. But I don't use big fancy camos, right? I don't use any of that nonsense. There's a guy over here. Hello. Please die. Holy shit. There we go. He did die, and I won that gunfight. So, totally beast. No, I got shot in the back as I was running away. Alright. But yeah, holy shit, why are you spawning into me, people? I'm trying to have a conversation with my viewers about things, and you're not letting me because you're spawning me into people, and they all have to die. Some kind of bombardment's happening. I can't even know. I didn't play this map very much because Advanced Warfare kind of died off for me because I decided that it wasn't fun because just grinding for gear or whatever, hoping to get lucky is not a fun way to play a game. And this is just the default STG-44. No custom camo, no purchase bullshit, right? I'll purchase your maps. Like, obviously here I'm playing on a DLC map. Right, I have no problem with that at all. Like, no fundamental problem with paying for maps. That's fine. You want to pay for the maps? I mean, I prefer if they were free, right? I obviously would like to not pay for them. But at the same time, I understand you got to make your income somehow. But don't do it with advanced supply drop bullshit. I got shot in the fucking butt there. I got way over jumped. That's another thing with Advanced Warfare. People complain a lot about the movement system. I don't think the movement system is nearly as much of an issue as supply drop bullshit. That guy got dicked on. Alright, come around the corner. Come get yourself some. I'm going to reload. No, hide. Okay, there's a guy right over here. There we go. Put some bullets in on him. There we go. Hop back out. You know you want these bullets. I'm doing fairly well here for talking a lot of shit about the game, but I don't think the jumping was the problem. I think the jumping is fairly fun in this game. It definitely made it more rush focused than some previous Call of Duties, especially Call of Duty Ghosts, which is way too slow paced. And obviously you're not seeing me play that right now because Call of Duty Ghosts, man, it's just too campy, right? But this game obviously increased the pace, and I think that it definitely did a good job of that. with that. It made it definitely the pace a lot quicker. I'm totally messing my aim up here. I got a stock on this gun and I'm funking out with it. I apologize. We're going to lose the shit out of this match. And I can't really do much about it. I joined late, so I'm going to try my best. I'm going to try my bestest. I'm going to try to do some work. Oh, there's a guy. Hello. Teammates, just don't stand there and like get shot and shoot guys. Like, what are you doing? Okay, this is not this. I'm kind of just sitting here too, getting shot in the booty, but it's not going very well. I apologize, alright? I'm just trying to get my point across. But yeah, without the variants, I'm not like, oh no, I'm handicapped. All of a sudden, my bullets don't hurt people. My guns don't do enough damage. Like, it's not like the variants were ever that much better than the base guns, but they played it off so much, like, and then they obviously introduced eventually guns that you had to get through supply drops, which kind of made it like unfair because it's like, oh, you have to pay like 80 bucks for like a shit ton of fucking supply drops, and I've never bought a single one. I refuse to do so. I can delete all my stuff in my armory and not even feel bad about it because I'm just like, all right, whatever. Let's get this last guy here. Get my support UAV. Nice shit. Support should be taken out of the game too. That's another thing I like about Black Ops 3 and not about this game. This game should not have support kill streaks, especially streaks that you can make a VSAT essentially out of a really powerful UAV. We're catching up here maybe a little bit. We'll see if we can get this comeback going. I gotta probably play a little bit better and not have my voice crack so much. In the commentary, there you go. That guy's got deaded up. I gotta focus a little bit on the gameplay, but hopefully you guys enjoying the gameplay. Nice little Parliament gameplay with the SCG-44, and I do like this gun. I like the SCG-44 a lot. I picked up MP40s off the ground, and I liked them when I picked them up, right? I was like, oh, dude, this gun is so fucking beast. I love SMGs. They're kind of more my style than assault rifles and all that anyway. They're like my preference anyway, and I would definitely use one, an MP40 that is, if I had it, but I don't have it, and it just kind of feels like bullshit that I don't have it. Like, there's plenty of people that do have it, but what, you got to spend like 30 bucks on supply drops? Or just like wait for it and get lucky, like play the fuck out of the game. Like I have other games that I want to play. I've obviously been playing a lot of Destiny on my channel, so on and so forth. I have a lot of other games going on. So I don't have time necessarily to grind out Advanced Warfare to get this MP40, to get the M1911 handgun, the self-through cauterizer shotgun, AK-47, M16, all these guns, right, that I don't have and I don't feel like I'm going to unlock. And that's part of the reason why I deleted these things. I was like, it's just not important. Like, think about it. Here in like, what, like 4 weeks or so, Black Ops 3 is going to be out. And none of these guns that we have now are going to matter that much. I got to run away here, though. I got to run away like my life depends on it, and it does. We kind of lost that match, though. I think I did fairly okay. I was just trying to get my point across. The variants don't matter. And I think they kind of ruined the game. Because when I did care about variants, that's all I cared about. I was like, okay, I'm going to play the game. I'm going to try to unlock the next variant. I'm going to try to unlock supplies. I'm going to try to do all these things. And I'm like, it's not that big of a deal. It's just like a money-making scheme, and I don't like it. 15-6, that's a solid score, okay? I tried, you guys. That's just my best. We did lose. I apologize. But I am going to try to get the rest of my point across here. You know, kind of like a wrap-up situation where I think that this whole supply drop nonsense, which I think it is nonsense, it is completely ridiculous, is the worst thing about Advanced Warfare. People will like to claim, oh, the jumping kind of crazy and stuff. Like, sure, but you can adjust that. Everybody's got the same capabilities. If money becomes an issue where buying advanced supply drops unlocks access to guns, then it's not fair because maybe some people don't have the money to spend it. Not that I don't have the money to spend. I could fucking blow $100 on this game. I'm not ever going to. I already paid $60 for the base game, $50 for the season pass, right? I got all the maps. I got the base game. I paid $110 into this game. I'm not going to put $100 more in so I can have a few guns for one more month until the next game comes out. That's how Call of Duty is. And if you don't understand that, I mean, I respect the fact that you are entitled to your opinion. Do not get this twisted. I am not the type of person who's like, fuck you, I'm right, you're wrong. My opinion is, to me, this is the biggest deal with Advanced Warfare, and I hope it never comes back. I know that Black Ops 3 is not going to have any kind of variant system, but they're going to sell the camos. They're going to sell this stuff to you, this little thing, and obviously camos I'm okay with. You sell camos, that's fine. You have a camo. I don't fucking care about your camo. It's not a gun that I don't have. It's not some kind of experience that I don't get to have with the game. Sure, you can kind of argue, oh, like, my gun looks cooler, but if you're focusing on looking at what your gun looks like while you're playing a game, you're going to have a lot worse time. That's probably why, that's the main reason I don't rock camos myself of any kind usually. And, you know, because it's just the thing where it's like, it's distracting. I'm like, oh, look how cool my gun looks. Oh, I can't be shooting these people. I should be probably focused on playing the fucking game and enjoying the gameplay for what it is. And I think Advanced Warfare was a really good game. And I mean, obviously I could upload more gameplay if you guys want to see some more before Black Ops 3 comes out or whatever. But I think I've got my point across. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the video. If you know, if you have a differing opinion and you really like variants and you want to explain why, make sure you leave a detailed comment down below. Don't just be like, you're a faggot, fuck you. Variants are cool. Because then your argument's invalid. That doesn't make any sense and that's not valid. But if you have some kind of argument, I don't want to argue with you necessarily, but we can have an intelligent discussion about the issue, and I'll explain my point of view, and if I haven't fully done so here, and you can explain yours, and we'll talk about it. If you have enjoyed the video, though, make sure to leave a like rating down below. You know, I like the discussion thing. I like to bring up discussions, and I like that a lot. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe. Obviously, I'm going to be playing Black Ops 3 a shit ton. I played the beta, and it was fucking fantastic. I had so much fun with that game. They have a lot of gameplay of that coming up here in a month or so when that game comes out. So make sure to subscribe so you can check out that from me. And other than that, you guys have a good rest of your day, or whatever time it may be, and I will see you in the next episode.